Hello, my name is Kendall Smith, and this is my media plan project and for advertising 350, section 730. So first we're going to look at Bud Light's ad spending for the past 3 years. And so in 2022, they spent around $61.4 million, but that more than doubled to 131.7 million the following year to counter the boycott. Although specific figures for 2024 aren't disclosed, we do know that Eisenhower Bush is planning to significantly increase its US ad spending to win back the market share. For proposed media plan budget, the proposal is a 3-month campaign during the fourth quarter, specifically because that's when it's best to target your audiences because it's by the Super Bowl and it's super busy around that time. And so strategically aligned with major events such as the Super Bowl, and we plan to focus on key markets in Michigan like Detroit and Rapids using a total budget of $3 million. This budget is allocated among television, radio, digital, and social media to effectively target diverse audience segments. The budget allocation rationale, we've allocated $1.2 million to TV for maximum brand awareness and reach. And then with radio, I just put $600,000. This ensures localized influence and high frequency for brand messages. Meanwhile, 900,000 for digital display and video advertising allows precise targeting. And on the other hand, 300,000 on social media helps us connect with the younger consumers and interact with in a cost and effective way because it's the cheapest way to advertise at the moment. Media budget setting methods. So my budget approach combines objective and task, where we match costs to specific campaign goals and competitive to make it very competitive, in which we benchmark industry leaders operating in the same regions. We can do this by merging the methods and we um with growth targets with realistic spending levels, ensuring Bud Light stays competitive and relevant. So the justification for the media mix was regaining the consumer trust because after the boycott, we lost a lot of trust with our market, and the market share requires a well-rounded strategy. We selected a mix of television, radio, and digital and social to match the diverse ways audiences consume media. This approach ensures we reach a brand demographic across Michigan, making our campaign more effective at rebuilding the brand favorability. The TV advertising rates, so television spots with both broadcast and cable will help us reach millions of viewers during prime time and also sporting events. So the broadcast average CPM sits around $47.14, while cable's average CPM is closer to $23.30 because not many people watch cable anymore. And over a 3-month period, I anticipated about a 25 to 30 million impressions, giving us wide coverage and top awareness. So this is just radio and digital ad rates that I found on the internet. So the radio advertising remains super affordable with CPMs ranging between $2 and $8, which offers a high frequency of messaging in local markets. And then for the digital display, the CPM is about $3.12, and this allows for cost-effective exposure. And digital video is about $38.40, which is a higher CPM, but brings a dynamic storytelling opportunities for the brand. Social media rates. I plan to invest in platforms like Facebook and Instagram where the CPMs average are only $8.60 and $8.96. And these social networks are ideal for interactive ads and sponsored stories with influencers and quick video promotions. A strong social media presence helps Bud Light engage with younger audiences and build deeper brand connections. The media schedule overview. Our schedule ensures that Bud Light spots appear on television during prime time and major sporting events to maximize the overall attention. The radio ads will focus on morning and evening drive time slots when many listeners are listening to the radio on their way to and from work. And then the digital efforts will target popular sports, lifestyle, and entertainment sites, while social media posts can roll during peak user periods, most which is most commonly the evenings and the weekends when people are settling down. And this is just my expected outcomes. I kind of just um made these. And so we for brand awareness, I'm hoping to have a 20% increase lift in aided recall, and then the sale growth is a 10% increase in Michigan-based retail sales, and then a positive engagement and recovery in brand favorability. And monitoring and evaluation, the tracking tools like using Google Analytics and Nielsen ratings and social listening platforms can help measure impressions, reach, and engagement in real time. And by monitoring these KPIs, we can quickly optimize the budget across channels to capitalize on what works best. And then this is just like fine tuning my strategy on the go so it ensures that we get the highest return on investment. And then here is my annual media plan template example. So I kind of just used yours and put my own numbers in for it. So we have the overall $3 million and then we have all of the totals. And then I put the higher ones in Q4 and Q2 because that's when it's best for Bud Light to do their marketing and branding because it has more awareness for the Super Bowl and like the summer months. And